Hello, it's Alex, and on the screen is a regular site for anyone who goes onto the Warhammer website. Temporary out of stock. Yes, as you can see, there's actually some items which are not out of stock, but it's getting to the point now of what's going on. I'll start off with this statement which came up on the Warhammer The Old World Facebook page. Games Workshop has really nailed the nostalgia of me not being able to own the models I wanted when I was 12. To be honest, I can't give you answers in this video, but I want to open a discussion because I generally am interested in your people's opinions, because opinions are good, gives you different perspectives. What is actually going on with Games Workshop? Now, is it the fact they've outgrown the capacity to actually meet the demand? Is it that they're producing not enough miniatures? Are they just being bought out by scalpers? Are they still running behind from COVID? I don't know. You see all these things online. You see people speculating. You see people trying to give alternative methods, answers. But end of the day, it's kind of just a shrug shoulders and go, it is what it is, I suppose. I recently finished reading The Last Lance by Graham Nucknell. Really enjoyed it. It's a good book. I never read Old World stuff, so some of the lore changes in there don't really affect me where it has with some others. But it got me thinking, do you know what? I want to pick up some Bretonnian stuff, like a questing knight, a handmaiden, the new miniatures, because to be frank, the old miniatures don't really appeal to me. But then all the new miniatures are sold out. It's kind of a weird thing. And then I'll put a link up in the corner there to an old video with some take with salt leaks, rumours on 4chan about the shareholders not being happy with the Old World's launch, saying it didn't meet the targets, but then everything sold out. So it makes you think, but everything sold out, that's a good thing. So clearly it hit the target. Or is it sold out because they couldn't produce enough to hit the targets they wanted? But is that a knock-on effect from other game systems? And then it makes you think, does GW need to have a less release schedule instead of every week? Should it be fortnightly? Or is it to the point where it needs to be monthly? I don't know. As I said, I don't work for Games Workshop. I'm just a rambling idiot on the internet who makes average videos about plastic things and resin things. Like this recent lady, name I can't pronounce. Beautiful miniature, amazing. It's so detailed, and it's out of stock. Temporary out of stock. I know they say temporary out of stock, but when I see temporary out of stock, I go, okay, so we're going to wait around for like maybe a month or two before you have a handful in stock. And that's, once again, Handmaiden of the Lady, that's a great miniature, out of stock. Is it to the point now where GW doesn't have the facilities to produce all these miniatures? Are they behind schedule? If you have any ideas, or like, I don't know, not conspiracy theories, geez, Warhammer conspiracies, I don't even want to get down that route, but please leave comments, because I'm just intrigued in general. I'm in this weird place where I'm like, have they tried to make a bigger facility? But then they didn't. Like, there was a rumor apparently where they had a second facility, but because it was connected to the grid, which could affect a nearby hospital in Nottingham, they couldn't get the go-ahead to open the second facility. So then it's like, okay, how did that go ahead without planning? Once again, I don't know if that's true or rumor, so don't take my word as gospel. But then also makes you beg the question, instead of relying on these like big industrial machines, which I have no clue about producing resin, would a warehouse full of 3D printers be the answer? Just 3D printers printing out all these lovely resin miniatures at high quality. But then you could say, well, you've got to maintain those resin printers, you're going to hire the staff, that's still going to use a bunch of electricity and resources. I don't know. I can't solve Games Workshop's problem. But I'm just making this video. I know there's probably loads of these videos out on the internet, but for me, just where I am after finishing that book and being like, oh, I want to buy some of this stuff and then it's out of stock. I'm just trying to be an example to be like, look at the problem it's done. I've read a Black Library book and it's made me go, I want to buy these products because I enjoyed the book. I go to the website and it's out of stock and I'm just there like, okay, I've lost interest now. So it's like potential money loss for Games Workshop. And yeah, this is the video. Apologies if it was kind of a incoherent ramble, kind of a think tank. A lot of my talking videos when they're not painting, it's me kind of just rambling, going, oh, what's going on? And then I like to hear people's opinions, if it's agreeing, disagreeing, telling me how I'm wrong. I don't mind, like, I'm an adult, I'm here to just discuss with you and try and get a better picture on the outside world. I would just like to say thank you as usual for those who watch the video, like it, comment, subscribe, share it. That helps the channel so much. Thank you to the people on screen. Your support means a lot. My Patreon blogs are free to read to anyone. You don't need to pay to see them, but they get some like extra videos and perks. But hopefully you enjoyed this little ramble talk. I enjoy making these videos for you guys. You all take care now. Thank you again.